First off, let's talk about the contract that I have with Bixby at this time. When they approached us, of course, we know Bixby doesn't have an animal control center yet. They're working on it. They're working on a bond. They had several contracts with other cities within this location, and those cities had to back out due to overcrowding, which is happening all around this area at this time, which is sad. But I have a feeling it has something to do with the finances that's going on in the country. Everybody's feeling the pinch. Usually the first thing that most people get rid of are their animals, which is sad, but that's just a fact of life. So then we were approached by Bixby to say, hey, would there be a chance that you could possibly help our city out? Based on the numbers that they gave us, it didn't seem like a far-fetched deal. It sounded like something that we could possibly do. We're talking anywhere from 5 to 10 animals a month. We weren't getting that many animals in our animal control center as it was. You know, we track the numbers. That's something we track all the time. We give the numbers to the city manager every month. So we knew, or we assumed, that those numbers would allow us to handle this load with no problems. And then, of course, you jump forward. I've been here, like I said, this will be my 12th year come 1 August, and we've never had this type of situation come up. I've literally had boxes of puppies dropped off outside the gates of our animal control center, at least 2 boxes, and I'm talking anywhere from 6 to 8 puppies. We had one incident where there was 8 puppies dropped off, and then the next morning when we showed up, the mother was actually chained out there to the fence. Okay, so again, I'm getting back to some of the citizens in this city probably are feeling the pinch, and they can't handle all these puppies, and they figure who better to give them to than us. Well, that fills up a kennel quite a bit, and it requires a lot more money because puppies are a little bit more expensive. You have to take care of them a little bit different than you do a dog. So the 5 dogs that I have from Bixby may seem like it's an issue, but when you only have 13 kennels and somebody brings out 8 puppies plus a mother, now you've got a serious problem. That takes up that whole kennel all to itself.
When has this specifically gotten to the point of exasperation? Just the last month?
No, I would say probably within the last 3 months is when we've noticed a lot more puppies. The other day we actually had an individual that we know came from outside of our area, outside of our city, and dropped 2 dogs off over by our subway here in town. You can't do this. You can't bring puppies from outside in the county and bring them into the city and drop them off, because now that's another problem that we're dealing with. So we're also noticing that. A lot of people are bringing, not a lot of people, but quite a few people are bringing dogs from outside the city of Coweta, and then they're dropping them off inside the city hoping that we'll take care of them. Well, this influx is causing us a lot of problems because remember what I told you earlier, there's an overflow in most of the shelters around here, including animal rehab centers. And so when you have that outside of our city, all those people that we used to be able to go to adopt dogs out have now started turning us down. So now we're holding on to these dogs. What used to take us maybe a week or 2 to adopt the dogs out, we're talking a month and a half that we're having to locate these adoption people to take the dogs.
And by the way, these people bringing in improperly, putting boxes, leaving dogs. I mean, what do we call it? Abandoning them?
They're abandoning property because an animal is considered property. As much as I hate to say that, because I'm not really with that, but when you stop and think, but that's what an animal is. It's a piece of property, and you're just abandoning that property and expecting the city to pick up the tab and take care of it.
By the way, how frequent is it becoming now?
Well, like I said, in the past 3 months, I would say it's weekly. We're getting it weekly, where they're bringing dogs from outside the city and they're dropping them off inside of our city, 2-3 dogs at a time, along with the puppies that were getting dropped off. So we're up to 24 animals inside of our shelter right now. And it's very hard to adopt these animals out.
I take I take it logistics like that aren't exactly what they teach you in preparing for a career in police.
No, sir, they didn't. It's the animal lover in me that kicks into gear, though. When I go out and hire animal control officers, I always look for those people that have connections, that they have the ability to go out and find somebody that's willing to adopt. We are going to try a new program here in Coweta. We're working on it right now. I'm going to announce it today, so this will be the first time anybody's heard about it. We are going to offer a foster family program to where you'll be able to foster dogs within the city of Coweta for us, and maybe that will help us out. We're going to allow you to sign for the dog, take it to your house. It won't be your dog unless, of course, you decide to adopt it, but it's a foster plan. We hope that this will get some of the animals out of our animal control center and then into a loving home for a short time until we can find an adoption.
You talk about the abandonment, summer heat.
Yeah.
Is that the sad part, that dogs can easily suffer during these times?
It very much so is. I mean, when you drop a dog off out in the middle of nowhere, the first thing they've got to start doing is looking for water, because that's the first thing that they're going to notice. They're hot. They're looking for water. Water is not prevalent all over city of Coweta. Some of the water holes that we have aren't fit to drink out of for animals, so that could be dangerous to them. They'll get parasites and everything else, which makes it a little bit more expensive. So yes, it's when you drop a dog off, you're literally taking and throwing an animal away, and we just don't know what's going to happen with that animal.
By the way, what are possible penalties if people get caught doing that?
Well, we consider that animal cruelty. You can get a misdemeanor fine. You can also do some jail time, up to 30 days in jail if convicted of the misdemeanor crime. Of course, we've got to catch you. We've got to see you on video, or somebody's got to willing to testify to say that I saw you drop those dogs off.
And you got cameras there now too.
Yes. Yeah, we do it. The sad thing is, I actually had to take cameras and put them out of my animal control center just to stop the people from dropping dogs off out at the animal control center.
It's not going through proper channels?
Not going through proper channels, not calling. And I know it's frustrating, because we're telling them right now that we can't take animals in. The only ones we're taking in right now are the ones that are aggressive, or they're just too sick for anybody to take care of them. We'll go ahead and bring them in as best we can.
And going back to the foster thing, forgive me, I haven't researched a whole lot about the kennels y'all do have, but is it a full-on shelter that y'all actually have?
Yeah, so we consider ourselves a no-kill shelter. We do everything in our possibility to make sure that every animal is taken very well care of. We have contracts with certain vets here in town that will come out and help us, or we will take the dogs to them. But yes, we have kennels out there, both indoor, outdoor. There's a run out there. It's not the type of run that I want to have for our animals. We just had a gentleman come up to us the other day and talk to us. He's actually willing to help us out, maybe donate some of his expertise, because he's a contractor, to help us build a new center out there. So I'm excited about that. Don't know where that's going to go right now. I might be talking too early, but I'm hoping that more people see what I'm doing here and are willing to step up and say, we can help. How can we help? Volunteers are great. I think that's wonderful that they want to come volunteer, but we need help maybe building a new center that's out there to add some runs, to give these dogs a little bit more breathing room out there.
And just so I understand about the foster program, it's something y'all haven't technically had before.
No.
What kind of program is this, other than just signing up? Do they get any help with that? How's that exactly going to function?
So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try and have you sign for the animal, take it to your house. If there's any vet stuff that goes on with it, like if the dog gets sick or needs vet, the city will take care of that. As far as food, we'll probably give you maybe a little bit of food to start off with, but you'll have to take it after that. And we're looking at anywhere from 30 to 40 day fostering. We're hoping to get that animal out. Like I said earlier, it's between a month and a half time frame for most of us to get, or most of the time, to get these dogs adopted. So we're hoping with the foster program, the dog's at least in a home having a family environment, and that tells us two things. One, the dog's being better taken care of, because on the weekends we don't have animal control out there. And two, the dog's actually being put in with the family, so we can kind of get an idea of how that dog is going to act around certain families.
And this is stuff that sounds like something that, say, Tulsa Animal Services would run, but Tulsa's a big city. You
They
guys
are.
are not. You don't have all these resources and staffing. Is that
Right.
what you say?
Yes,
so is
sir.
that probably part of the reason why something like this is kind of new for y'all?
It is, and it's probably an idea. I know my animal control officer is the one that came up with it. She probably talked to somebody else and, hey, we do this. You should think about that. So I'm one of those very receptive chiefs. If they come up to me with a good idea, we're going to try it, especially when it comes to animals. If we can get some of those animals out of our animal control center and into a family home and see what kind of, see whether or not they adopt themselves to that family, that's a good thing.
So, last but not least, from me, what do you want the community to take from this? Given what you just said, given also the usual narrative of adopt, don't shop, and spay and neuter.
That's the most important thing, what you just said at the end. Spade and neuter. Please, I'm begging you that if you go out and get an animal, spade and neuter that animal. I will tell you that the state law requires us at the Animal Control Center, anytime we catch a dog, we must spade and neuter it before we release it back. The only time we don't do that is if it's a show dog of some kind. Then we won't do it for your show dog. But you have to show proof that it's a show dog of some kind, because we definitely don't want to take something away from a family that they've invested in. So, but any other animal that's out there, we spade and neuter. I know some people are very upset about the feral cats that we have in the city. Right now, we don't have a team that's trained. You have to be trained to go out and catch feral cats, bring them in and spade and neuter them, and then set them free again. Right now, we don't have anybody trained in that, but we are working with Tulsa. They do have one trained team down there. So we're trying to see what we can do to get somebody trained in that area.
That's the other thing I was going to ask. Do you consider Coweta having a stray cat problem and or a stray dog problem?
I think the cat problem is a lot bigger. There's because cats, they're nocturnal animals basically, so you don't really see a lot of those during the daytime. But I know there's more of them out there. They're very good at what they do. They hide. Of course, they go after mice and stuff like that. So it's not a bad thing. But I would suggest that if anybody knows about feral cats, to stay away from them, because they can be very, very dangerous. They carry diseases.
And dogs as well. Have you had those as well?
Yeah, we've had dogs that run through the city. We know most of them. Our animal control is pretty familiar with them. It's the aggressive ones that we will definitely go after. We don't leave anything aggressive on the street.
So you're trying to do all this, Chief, while maintaining that title of a no-kill shelter.
Yes, and that's the difficult part. Being a no-kill shelter requires a lot of work, a lot of moving parts, and as you can see, the chief's involved in it all the way down to my animal control. So everybody inside this department is doing everything they can, and now I'm asking the citizens, I need you all to step up, please, at this time and help us out.